Starting tonight with a breaking news update as the NTSB released a preliminary report today on the blowout on a Boeing 737 MAX 9 last month.
It says the bolts to hold the door plug were missing before the flight even took off. Boeing acknowledging its responsibility and said it's working to make sure incidents like this don't happen again. It is putting scrutiny not only on Boeing, but also Spirit AeroSystems. Today, Spirit's president and CEO detailing steps it's now taking to address some production and quality concerns. 12 News reporter Sean Logging with the latest on this report. Sean?
Like Rachel, that is the key takeaway today. That report showing the 4 bolts weren't there. While installed at Spirit, the NTSB says they were moved at Boeing to repair damage and never put back. And now Pat Shanahan, Spirit CEO and president, says the company is doing additional inspections and work to address human factors. Spirit AeroSystems ending the last quarter of 2023 with a profit and the highest number of deliveries of 737 fuselages in 4 years. A positive direction for the company, despite and overshadowed by production concerns.
We aspire to achieve perfection. Detecting, correcting, and ultimately preventing defects, otherwise known as nonconformities, is the basis for continuous improvement.
While addressing investors, Spirit's president and CEO, Pat Shanahan, who took over in October, talked about the immediate actions the company has taken since January's door plug blowout.
We are also increasing the number of Spirit-performed inspections and Boeing-performed inspections. And soon, we will integrate these efforts with those of the FAA and customers who have joined us here in Wichita.
Shanahan says the next phase is addressing human factors, including through automation.
We will enable our teammates with better tools, techniques, and technology that is available today.
As Shanahan addressed investors, the head of the FAA went before Congress.
I think we're going to need more boots on the ground. We're going to need more inspectors. We don't
FAA Administrator Michael Whitaker tells lawmakers his agency is about halfway through an audit of manufacturing processes at Boeing and Spirit launched after the Alaska Airlines incident. The FAA has about 20 inspectors at Boeing and about half a dozen at Spirit.
The events of January 5th, it really created 2 issues for us. One, what's wrong with this airplane? But 2, what's going on with the production at Boeing.
That FAA audit will provide recommendations for Boeing and Spirit, and that could come as soon as later this month. In today's Spirit earnings report, it didn't release an outlook for this year, the company waiting until it gets clarity on the 737 production rate increase awaiting FAA approval and negotiations with its contract with Airbus.